shows, we always have those little tiny snags that come up, but I think we're ready to go. I'd like to welcome everybody and thank you for showing up to the 2026 Advanced Media Entertainment Society Film and Animation Final Competition. This is basically our state level contest. This is basically our state level contest. So everybody that you're going to be seeing here has won at some level on their local levels. Some of the schools only have a team or two, so there was a little bit less competition. Some of them have quite a few teams. I know at least one school has about a dozen teams that are competing for a slot into this competition. So some of the schools have a lot. The format, what we're going to do today is we are going to be calling teams down. They're going to come up and we'll do a quick practice run with one of the Cascade teams here in just a moment, just to kind of demo how it works. If you've been to one of our contests before, it's the same thing. But we're going to have you guys come down, quickly introduce your video, introduce your names, things like that. And then we're going to roll the clip, and then we will let the judges give you some feedback, and then we'll cycle into the next teams. So that's kind of our setup for the day. I'd like to start off though, just congratulating the teams. Can we give our teams just a hand for making cool stuff? You know, AI is trying to make all of our stuff for you, and I just think it's cool. Yes, boo. All right. And I just think it's really, really cool that what we've got here is we've got a room full of creators, and that's what we want to continue to encourage. So I want to start off with quickly introducing our judges and having them tell you just a quick little bit about themselves. So I'm going to start out with Eric. So I'd like to introduce you all to Eric Belgao.
Hi everybody, I'm Eric Belgao. I have been doing film. I optioned my first screenplay when I was a freshman in college 30 years ago. I've been in the industry ever since. I've done pretty much everything. And except directing a film, which I will never do. So kudos to all of you who are thinking about doing that. So that's me, been around.
I've been around significantly less. I just graduated from my second year at Stone Isle Tech in the animation program. I do a lot of digital art and animation. I, during both my years, made it to this showcase, so I've been in a lot of your shoes. And right now I'm attending EVCC for Studio Arts. Yeah.
And then also with us in spirit is James Clark. He was unable to join us for the physical competition, but he did do a bunch of our scoring and stuff like that. So you'll be seeing his work on the back end, if not the front end. So, I'd like to say thank you to him for participating as well. So let's give a hand to our judges. Thank you guys for being here. So we have technically 5 different contests going on today. 4 different contests going on today. It maxes at 6, that's why I have trouble with the math. So what we have is this is the film and animation competition, and those are 2 very, very separate categories. And we also have 3 levels of schools, and this is very, very cool. We have Keith Lee joining us again today. That was our first middle school participant. So for most of our history, we have been a high school and skill center only program. But now we've got some middle schools playing with us too. So they've got their own league going, and that's really great. So we have films from both middle school and comprehensive high school teams, and we have animations from comprehensive high school and skill center teams. And I don't think I've missed any of those groups, but I'll be honest, there's a lot to keep track of. We're going to be seeing about 22 different projects today, kind of mixed in those categories. I think that's about it. So what I want to do for people who've never done this before is we're just going to do an example. So what I'm going to do is call a team down and have them present. We're gonna have Cascade do a quick mock because they were kind of ready to do this, and I'll be honest, their instructor threw them under the bus. Cascade, do you wanna come down and just introduce your project? And we're not actually gonna run it, but we just wanna give the other teams a chance to see this is how we kind of do this. So, yeah.
Was it Cascade or Capital?
I'm sorry, I said your school wrong. How about Capitol High? Thank you, sorry, thank you for the correction. I teach in Everett, Cascade's one of our schools. Okay, Piper went there. Yeah, you guys are done.
Hello, thank you all for being here. We are Team 7 from Capital High School, and this is our film, Romantic Hostage.
All right, so that's all you're doing, okay? So we are going to be starting off. I'm gonna vamp just a quick second to get them ready for it. We're going to be starting off with our middle school film, and I'm looking at my schedule right now. We have three films from the middle school level. So they'll be the Keithley High teams, Keithley Middle School teams. Our middle school participants spend about 45 minutes per class period working on their stuff. And they've been working on things throughout the last 8 weeks. So what we're gonna notice is, actually I kind of admire the middle school teams because they have the least amount of time to work out these projects of any of our 3 groups. They've managed to pull something together in a shockingly small amount of time. So I'd like to just applaud that, but our first team that we're going to bring up is MKV with It Will Get to You.